Life is full of what the fuck moments, but when it comes to sports, they unlock a whole new category of their own. Fortunately for us, all these bizarre and hilarious moments were caught on camera, with those involved unable to deny what they got up to on the pitch and in the ring. In this video, we'll show you 15 of the biggest WTF moments in sports that you would probably swear never happened if not captured in HD. But before we get started, you may want to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell. That way you'll never miss the funniest and craziest moments in sport. Number 1. Baseball comes back. This poor player was most probably left with the world's worst headache after the ball came soaring back toward him. Don't worry, I'm sure the bird stopped spinning around his head shortly after he got back up. Number 2. Rugby player loses shorts. Ever had one of those nightmares where you're going about your day and all of a sudden you're standing in your underwear? Well, for this rugby player, that dream became a reality. Like a champ, he embraced the Speedo look and continued playing. Number 3. Crazy basketball arcade shots. Something tells me that one of these guys really wants to win the giant stuffed bear at the arcade. There's always the chance that he could be a new robot, but the need for a basketball dunking android is probably quite low on Elon Musk's priority list. Number 4. Tennis player gets stuck in the net. Just because this tennis player is called Marty Fish, it doesn't mean that he deserves to be caught in a net. Luckily, his opponent was on hand to free the tangled man and release him back into his natural habitat, which in this case was the tennis court. Number 5. Rondo wipes sweat on ball. Some players will do anything to get an advantage over their opponents. Take Rajon Rondo, for instance, who decided to wipe his sweat all over the ball so it was nice and slippery for Draymond Green's free throw. Genius? Gross? I'll let you decide. Number 6. Javelin almost hits cameraman. This javelin throw, which was the furthest throw in 20 years, almost ended up very badly for one cameraman who probably thought the zoom function on his camera was malfunctioning as he saw the javelin getting closer to him through the preview screen. Number 7. Cyclist cross train line and train comes. Some people will do anything to get a lead in life, even if it means risking it. These cyclists were stopped by the barriers, indicating that a train was close by. Several of the competitors decided that the risk of a train hurtling towards them was worth the head start and rode across the tracks anyway. This choo-choo made these guys a little cuckoo. Number 8. Boxer's strange technique. This boxer decided to adopt a strange boxing technique where he couldn't decide whether to use his right or his left hand. Of course, there may be a perfectly reasonable explanation for his strange behavior in the ring, such as a wasp refusing to leave him alone. I know that's enough to freak me out. Number 9. John Collins smacks kid in face. John Collins was so eager to get back to the locker room that he didn't even take the time to differentiate a hand raised for a high five from a poor kid's face. You can see the exact moment the kid realizes he is about to become a human drum. Ouch. Number 10. James Harden trolls kid. James Harden teaches this kid that it's always important to keep your eye on the ball. Literally. After getting this kid's attention like a snake charmer with a flute, Harden tosses the ball in the air without the youngster noticing. What a troll. Number 11. Showboater gets owned. Do you know who hates a showboater more than the fans? The opponent who has to put up with it. That's why it's all that more sweeter when the show-off is sent down to kiss the canvas. I feel like Edison Miranda got a harsh humility lesson that day. Number 12. Ronaldo throws the mic in the lake. Nothing says no comment like the mic being yanked out of a reporter's hand and tossed into a lake by Ronaldo. Sadly, the news crew didn't have a special correspondent duck waiting on the sidelines to save the sinking interview. Number 13. Tyson Fury punches himself in the face. Before Tyson Fury was a household name and still had hair, he was caught accidentally punching himself in the face. Luckily, he managed to recover from it and win the fight. In true Tyson Fury fashion, he later said that it was the best punch he was ever hit with. Always so modest. Number 14. Koki Niwa crazy play. You may think that the Spider-Verse is just fiction, but let Kokiniwa show you that he is our reality's true Peter Parker, who has chosen to use his hypersenses and reaction time to win at table tennis. With great power comes great ping-pong control. Number 15. Weightlifter gives up. Ever have one of those days where you just can't be bothered to do anything but curl up in a blanket, watch Netflix, and pig out on pizza? Well, this weightlifter is definitely having one of those days. And that brings our compilation of the biggest WTF moments in sports to an end. Not finished watching these crazy moments? Don't worry, we got you. We have a huge library of videos just like this one. But before you head out, make sure you hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to make sure you never miss a new video.